I teach. All the sand ends up in my socks.
No, actually, her breathing's okay. I'm like, she's fine.
She's a little sweaty, but she's not.
Sweaty.
I tried not.
She was
to
sweaty
get it.
before she came in, so rain sheet it is. She probably doesn't even need that. Four.
Desert. Now's when I fall over because I have no balance. All right.
Get out of the ditch.
Yeah, there you go. Still on time. This is a miracle. Your riders are good at keeping me on time.
They are, yeah.
Again, every day I stress about it. Oh God, I don't flex as much to the left.
They're used to staying pretty on time for me because I'm always like, I can't get anything.
No, and I kind of sometimes I forget to pull my phone out. I go, oh crap. All right, how does she feel?
Surprisingly energetic. I thought she'd be a
Good.
little lazier. What should do like meh.
Well, that's the hard part too, because again, sometimes I get a little greedy because I'm like, we're in a clinic, I can push. I'm like, crap, I need to see a couple of you a couple times in a row. So, I would also not like to spend too much on choice. I want them to want to be here. So.
And it's a little more distraction today, but
There's more people, there's more.
yeah, so that's fair. Do like
Okay, she's long, right? So you can kind of get her to flex a little bit in the middle. Also stressing because like my daughter's at a birthday party and my in-laws are coming over and be home when I get home. So I'm like trying to make sure things are done because I'm not there to be like, hey.
yeah, you're not like,
My poor husband. He does a good job. I'm just a control freak.
yeah.
Alright, I love that. So the second you let go, she's like,
I don't know.
but that's the feeling. Right? So whenever you feel ready for a bit of trot, you don't have to rush it. So she still needs to walk for a minute. That's fine. But I'll let you decide when you're ready. The only thing you're asking them at the beginning is that a little bit of flexion in the direction of travel. And when you start to hurt, then you will continue to do the one. You get an 8 lots on your corner, and the right. I know. Well, that's the thing. That's the PTSD in all of us. You're right in my corner. Yeah. But as you start to like, once her engine is revving, then you can take her a little deeper in. So you just want to ride it like the 20-meter circle. I mean, based on whatever level you're riding, you can kind of look at what the directives of the test are, and that's what you should be riding in your everyday stuff. So if you're doing walk, trot, even training level, it's all 20-meter circles. So the corners are an idea. It's not a especially because she's a big girl. I would rather you start with your reins half an inch longer, just so you get just a nice supple feeling in your elbow. Yeah. And then as she kicks up, and as you gain some suppleness, you'll be able to shorten that rein out again. What is she kind of I don't want you to disappear. I get straight arm and you have to carry too out of front. Which is always my criticism of Doro, because it's like basically the same proportions as you right now. You're a little more on top than around, and you're trying to give her as much as you can. You just want to make sure that you're not like, yeah. Watch the knee. Nice big 20-meter girl. 22. That's a better shot. Like that. Self-without that. Yeah. She's too big to carry around yourself, so we don't get stuck down that hole. Right. The long side, and then the diagonal. Good. Good. Making sure she's not bigger on the long side than the short side. That freedom that the long side gives you is what you have to carry through the short side. Good. She goes, oh my God, I have room. Yeah. Good. That's better. Super. Nice balance there. Well done. A little bit more flexion on the left side, but I love the rhythm of that. That's it. 20 meters down here. When she's soft like that, she makes rhythm look so easy. Yeah. I love it. Good. Just lower leg in front of you a little bit. Stay at that curve. You're going to essentially, anytime you send her forward, you kind of want to get that feeling that you like hug the girth and send the saddle up. Yes. Aha. Aha. You get off the ribs and they go, I can breathe. When our heel digs into the rib cage, not the horse digging in. But when the heel is in the rib, the horse always feels a little bit agitated. Right? Someone stands there, has a conversation with their feet and is stuck in your side. You're a bit like, right? So we want to make sure we're not doing that. There's a time to kind of bring the leg back and touch the rib a little bit. When you do more collective stuff, you kind of get your legs underneath you and then the horse steps a little higher. But that's not now. Right? Good. Down one side. Good. Easy. So grab that engine and then don't keep pushing. Grab the engine there. And then relax. Good. And then lift the chest, grab the engine, and then relax. Good. Yeah, lift the chest, grab the engine, and relax. Good. Yeah, there. You want her to start offering yourself a little bit. 20 meters, grab the engine, and relax. Good. And it doesn't have to be this like, giant reaction at this stage, because she's so brief. But when you close your leg, you can feel her kind of like take a breath in and take a bigger step forward. Good. One more circle. Good. Grab there. And relax. Good. Soften your knee. Rock your balance. Roll your balance. Good. Good. Diagonal. There you go. Relax the rein is off. So we start with the visual of lifting the shoulder, lifting the chest, lifting the wither. We add the leg, and then as she starts to chew and think about it, you go, okay, now we're going to try to supple the rein a little bit within that. So when you close your leg to rev that engine, is when you vibrate the rein very gently, and you say, hey, chew a little bit, and then you go, boom. She relaxes the neck, she takes a big step, and she comes back.